Razavan for FightHype.com. With me, I got my man, TMT's very own, Ashley Theophane. Ashley, how are you doing first?
Yeah, I'm doing great. You know, it's good to be back home in London. I'm at the All Stars boxing gym where I started 28 years ago. So I haven't had a camp. The last time I had a campaign was like 2012. So it's been cool to be back here. You know.
I caught up with you at York Hall. You were out supporting Vows for his previous fight. We talked then about your ventures and flying around the world and enjoying yourself. What have you been up to since then?
Well, since then, you know, I went to Jamaica and Dubai like straight after the month after my fight, and then like since May, I've been back in the gym. You know, just staying in shape, getting in shape. Cause my advisor Dwan Blake, he was looking to try to get me back in July, so I was trying to stay in shape until I got a date. But back in August, he told me that I was likely to be boxing October 8th. So here we are, you know.
Obviously, you mentioned October the 8th. I messaged you the other day. You're saying flying back to Vegas on Saturday. So fighting on TMT show next weekend?
Yeah, well I fly back on the Sunday. Mayweather Promotions are flying me back on the Sunday, so I'll be back for the fight week. And it's great to headline my first card in Vegas. You know, I headlined a few times in America, but the headline in Vegas is, you know, it's a big deal. You know, it's Vegas. You know, you had Carl Froch, he wanted to headline in Vegas. You've had, you know, a lot of great British fighters who've wanted to do it. Like few have done it, few haven't. So you know, it's a nice landmark to do. And this, I'm going for my 40th win. So it would be great to get my 40th win on my Vegas debut as the main event. So, you know, we've been working hard in the gym.
Any ideas on opponent for Saturday? Or?
Well, I've been in touch with Dwan Blake and with Leonard, and they've been working the last few weeks on some opponents. You know, they've given me 3 names, so I know they they'll probably finance, you know, one of the 3 names. But I know one of them, he's got the contract. He's been chatting stuff online and saying he's going to end my career and put me into retirement. So, you know, we're going to have to see, you know. We're going to have to see.
You ready to retire?
No.
You retire on your own terms.
Yeah, well, I ain't done yet. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I came up short against Adrian, who's a great fighter, 4-weight world champ. And, you know, it's just to reevaluate where I went wrong, what went wrong. And it's to try to learn from certain mistakes and come back better. You know, at the end of the day, a loss is only a loss if you didn't learn from the setback. So, you know, it's to come back, like, you know, like better from the experience of being at that level with that guy. Because now I've been in the ring with some good fighters, with Adrian, with Danny Garcia, Delvin Rodriguez, DeMarcus Corley, Pablo Cano, got Lenny Dawes from over here, got Jason Cook. So, you know, there's been some good fights I've had over the 13 years I've been pro. So we ain't done yet. We need some more big fights. You know, the big fights is what it's about. You know, the little ones in between are always dangerous, because at the end of the day, you want the big fights. And at the end of the day, it's like where I thought I beat Delvin Rodriguez. He was world number 3 at the time and was in line to fight Canelo. And I was his tune-up. And he lost. And he never got that fight. So at the same time, Floyd has told me, you know, to get a few wins and then I'll be back, you know, in a world title fight. You got Ricky Burns, who's fighting the day before me. It's possible that me and him will fight after. If he wins and I win, he's got a voluntary. It makes perfect sense for us to fight each other. So at the end of the day, you know, with every fight you got a lot on the line. Like, so even though I'm not fighting ranked guy. At the same time, the name that I have in my head, he's 26 years old, and he's fought some good fighters. He's came up short, but I'm sure he's learned from that, and he believes that he could beat me. So you got to take everyone seriously, and I train hard for every fighter. It doesn't matter if you have 20 losses. I'm still gonna treat you the same as if I'm fighting a man who's a 4-weight world champ. I'm gonna treat you with the same respect, because I still have to go out there and earn the victory and show you that you ain't in my league. So
When I spoke to you a few months ago, you mentioned that after the Broner fight, Floyd spoke to you about, don't worry, Ash, we'll get you straight back to a world title fight. Yeah. Any more communication with Floyd since then?
Yeah, well, he's seen if I was alright and how I'm doing and stuff. So, it's all about getting the wins. It's all about getting back to the wins. Because he backs his team. If he signs you, it means he believes in you. He wants you to do the best that you can do. But at the end of the day, the man can't fight for you. He could just give you the opportunities. Then it's up to you to go and do it, as we saw with Vishay Smith, with Jack, with Bay. Them guys, they got the opportunity to fight for a world title, and they went on to win it. So he'll get you the opportunities, but the man can't fight for you. So as long as I can win in the meantime, he will get me another shot. From when he signed me 3 years ago, he told me what he wanted me to do, and he said what he was going to do. So he stuck to his word. Like 3 years, he never forgot. And it's just up to you, to stay working hard, and you have to make it happen. You got to be the best that you can be. At the end of the day, you always got fans who saying that this guy and that, like this guy and that. But at the end of the day, that's why they are a fan and we're boxers, because they're not good enough to be in the ring. And that's why, how can you criticize a man who's trying to be as good as he could be? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you fight for the world title and you don't win, you don't win. At least you tried. It's better than you just, I'm very sure a lot of the boxing fans wanted, because we all started out as boxing fans. We went into the gym, we went to see if we was any good, and then the ones who wasn't good, they went back on the couch and just watched boxing. And the ones who were good went out and went on to be amateur champs or professional champs. So at the end of the day, for me, I never try to criticize a man who's trying to make the best of his life, because at the end of the day, life ain't easy. Like whatever you try and do in this world, life ain't easy. So for you to try to put down a man or to knock back a man for having tried, at the end of the day, you tried, it didn't think, just get back in the gym or get back on the horse and try again. That's all you could do.